Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday. What does it mean?
End of the week, look back, what it was, what it is, what we did, what we didn't. End of the week of getting out of bed with your alarm ringing at your head instead of getting ready for the weekend. Let's go through the week. Little bit of Brownie, little bit of Chrissy, somewhere between there's hang that's all free. Cheap time, celebrate, it's Friday!
We put our hands up to the start of the weekend with the cheat sheet on the weekend.
Okay, morning. How are we? Great, let's get going. Last weekend, Sam did something amazing.
What a weekend it was. I joined Instagram, Christine.
What?
Absolutely.
Well done.
Thank you very much. I'm on the gram.
What was your first post?
It was it was a bit like Tommy Lee Jones's not Tommy Lee Jones, Tommy Lee's first post.
I'd like to see Tommy Lee Jones's.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, so Tommy
A
Lee
bit wrinkled.
Looks like a bobtail.
Tommy Lee's stolen my thunder there, Swanee. Do you know what I mean? I was all ready for my first post to be nude with the cannon out. But anyway, what are you going to do?
We had a chat about Chrissy's son Kit's birthday party and Brownie bought up a cake from the 90s.
Swimming pool
Fantastic.
cake at home.
No, actually there was no cake. There was no
It's that
cake.
one with the jelly in it for
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
And those.
I just saw a little snippet from you and you want that cake.
No, you misread me.
You want that cake.
You want that cake.
I don't
You
want that
it.
cake. Don't waste your time. I'm telling you on air, don't waste your time. That'll be a big miss from you, and I'm not gonna.
How are you going to make the ladder for the penis, Swanee? You're going to make the little swimming pool.
I'll tell you what.
Pretzels.
You bring that swimming cake pool in here. I will drown myself in it on air.
Matt Scorn talked about a young kid.
We got a young kid, Luke Jackson, who plays his best footy in the ruck, and I said he plays his best footy in the ruck. Let's start him in there.
Is that Fremantle's Luke Jackson? Is that the one?
No, Melbourne's. Good from you.
Ursula Carlson was on the show and we talked about what Sam's going to do backstage before his comedy event.
What about drinking before he goes on stage?
Oh, yeah, don't drink.
Couple of quick ones.
I don't know if that's
Belts.
possible.
Couple of
Have you
belts.
seen who he's touring with?
I
How is
have.
he not going to be able to drink?
Christine.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have that red wine stain. He's gonna look like everyone's mum in 1988.
As all the information comes closer and closer to what's happening with Clarko, this is what we talked about on Tuesday about what's happening with Clarko.
No one really knows this. Is if Alistair Clarkson has committed to North Melbourne. That'll be challenging.
Well, if he'd committed to North Melbourne, wouldn't we have heard that?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't he have signed? Wouldn't North Melbourne come out and say, "What is everyone talking about? Oh, he's our coach."
Not signed on the dotted line.
What,
but
verbal agreement?
Yeah,
Mate, that don't mean anything.
No, that
is
don't
that
mean
right?
anything.
Well, I found that out. A lot of ex-girlfriends. I found that out. I thought we had a verbal contract, and we didn't.
Sam asked Brownie a question.
Jonathan Brown, what you watching?
apart from old highlights,
Oh, yeah, I meant to say that. I've been watching Jonathan Brown's old highlights as well, obviously.
I'm up to 2006.
We had some news about Italy.
All Domino's stores are going out of Italy. They're finishing up in Italy.
Italy.
You believe in Italy that one Domino's even
I
exists?
cannot believe that. That is an absolute
I mean, Italy.
crime.
We're going to get a pizza tonight. Domino's.
No!
I don't think so. Anyway, La Porchetta and Faster Pasta still holding strong.
We had a chat about Ben Rutten.
You do have to feel for Ben Rutten. Many people don't know this, but at the height of the COVID crisis in 2020, Scott Morrison secretly appointed himself to the Essendon coach. Did you know that?
On Wednesday, Matt Preston was on the show.
We do need to talk about MKR as well. My
that was
Kitchen
fun.
Rules.
Another franchise you're bringing down.
That's my job.
Yesterday, Swan was away, so Olympia Valance filled in and Sam played a little getting to know you.
What would you wear on a first date?
Well, I can tell you what I wore on the first date with Thomas.
Beautiful.
Obviously, we all know that we met on a dating app, and I went over to his house in my pajamas.
I went on a first date once, and now I wore a suit and a condom. I was ready to go. It's like,
Don't wait, this night's almost over. On it, let's make this night last
We then asked Olympia more questions about her fashion.
Have you ever been pounded for what you wore at the Logies?
Almost every single time. Because I'm the one that always wears something that's a little bit more out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell you that it's funny because my worst fashion mistake too was from the Logies. My first Logies in 2017.
What'd you roll with?
Well, I went in blackface and it was not a good idea. You know what I mean? So
Titus O'Reilly was on the show and he had an explanation of why he was off last week.
I was off with COVID. I'll tell you the one thing I learned. The Pete Evans Crystal Light didn't work as well.
Really?
I was surprised. I'd done my own research
How much
and everything.
was it? How much did you pay for it?
I think about $4,000.
He got cancelled, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he should be hardly gone too soon, by the way. He held on for a bit. He was doing MK after.
It showed how much you could do and not get cancelled. Like, that's when people go, oh, cancel culture, it's terrible. And I go, actually...
Pete Evans is still on telly.
Yesterday, we had a great time with Olympia, but we also had to say goodbye.
The great woman, Olympia Valance.
It's been wonderful to have you in. Thanks for joining us for the hot from 7 o'clock till 9.
Thanks for having me.
You felt safe. You had a good time.
I've had so much fun.
Of course, you'd be fresh too. First time you've had a job for a while.
Yeah, it really is.
It's just a job.
But finally, we also talked about Olympia and having a procedure, a.k.a. surgery.
And just clarify too, Olympia, you didn't have plastic surgery, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I had a little procedure, a little surgery.
Often people who have plastic surgery will often say that they haven't had it.
Yeah.
So
she had an ingrown toenail.
Okay.
In her nose. Good one.
What a great time. That's it from me. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm out of here. Bye!
Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, unless it's a weekend.
Over 100.